Hi, this is Highbridge Caravans, Devon branch, and on this absolutely Baltic freezing winter's day we are doing a walk around video on this absolutely splendid Sun Living A70 DK. So the Sun Living A70 DK is a premium build continental coach built. It's a 6-stroke-7 berth with 6-stroke-7 6.5 berths, unusually 7 seat belts, 3.5 ton and only 7 meters long. Yeah, it's really spacious. So it is a arguably, in my opinion, probably the ultimate family van. Really, it's a really good news in that. So 3.5 ton, that means anybody can drive it on a normal car license. You've got a usable payload as well of about 1/2 ton. Alloy wheels, built by Adria in Slovenia. So Adria, for those who don't know them, are one of Europe's previously biggest independent motorhome makers. They are part of the Trigano group now, and they build very high quality vans from their super modern factory in Novo Mesto. And of course the Adria domestic market is worth about 6 vans a year, so they have to export everything into the likes of Germany, France and Britain and beat the Germans, French and the British at their own game. And they've been doing that for over 60 years. They've been in the UK for 50 years, so they build a very, very good product, very tough, very warm as well for year-round use. Sun Living are Adria's sister brand. Most big European brands have got a sister brand. They build the slightly plainer, less expensive vans, but equally well built. And Sun Living's are built on the same production line as your £100,000 plus Adria Sonic A classes by the same people. So you're getting 6-figure build quality for 5-figure sums. So let's have a little look at this particular one. So she's a Sun Living A70 DK, A for Alkoven, which is German for Overcab or something like that. So she's a Sun Living 70 DK. This is a 2021 model. It's basically the same as 2022, and we've been keeping it as a long-term demo. It's actually a 7-seat belt, this one. 7 was optional. This one does have the 7th belt. She's got 6 or 6.5 berths, 3.5 ton. You can have it at a heavier weight if you want more payload and have a C1 driving license. It's a Fiat Ducato. It's a 2.3 automatic, not a 2 litre. It's a diesel. It's 140 horsepower, and it's got the fantastic new 9-speed ZF fully automatic gearbox, which is the gearbox we've been dreaming about arriving for years, and now it's here. It's a brilliant fully automatic gearbox, same as you'll find in Range Rovers and BMWs amongst other things. So looking really good in white. It's got Fiat optional alloy wheels down there. We've got the silver style pack on the front, colour coded bumpers as well. It's a good looking van. As far as any coach built van can be described as good looking. You'll find the angle of the overcab mirrors the angle of that bit. Nice big skylight on the front, side window in the overcab as well, and it's a proper adult size overcab bed as well. I'm a family motorhomer myself, and one of these would be on our shopping list if we had the money. Nice big Fiat electrically adjustable heated wing mirrors. Walking down the near side, we've got your freshwater fill-up point, which handily comes with a 2-pin socket and a submersible pump. So if you wish, you can bring a container and suck water from the container into your onboard freshwater tank. So if you're at a festival or something like that, that's dead handy, as you don't have to move your van to fill up with water, or you can just stick a hose pipe and fill up your tank. It's 100 litres plus. Double glazed side windows all the way around, so grade 3 fully winterized. These are designed for the German market who do go skiing in them. Flue for your heating system. You've got Truma digitally controlled gas and electric heating and hot water. Thetford cassette toilet with wheels and a handle for trailing it off for dumping. Nice big thick tyres for a comfortable drive. Good sized gas locker. That will take 2 11 kilo European bottles or refillable bottles, or 2 6 kilo Calagas bottles. Rear storage, so you've got 2 adult sized bunks at the back of this van, and we'll see inside the rear storage from the other side. You've got your wastewater drain point there for your wastewater tank that's underneath the van that collects anything that goes down your plug hole or your shower. Coming around to the back of the van, we've got a window for your lower bunk, which is nice. You've got a skylight above there for your top bunk. We can fit you a bike rack on the back if you buy cyclists. Also reversing camera, reversing sensors, dealer fit option if you wanted one or either of those. Now coming around to the back here, we've got door number 2 for your underbunk storage. So as we come around the back, we'll see, even with the bunk down, you've got a massive storage area underneath of it. So that's really, really big. That you wouldn't fit bikes in there unless they're foldable ones, but it's a really big space, and that's heated as well. You've got your ladder there for your overcab bed or your top bunk, one or the other. Then we've got some blown air heater vents. We've got access to in here from inside the van, and because this is a proper grade 3 fully winterised van designed for year-round use in Europe, we've got this little lever here, and what that does is when your heating's on, it will circulate your heating through the twin skin of the wastewater tank. Not many vans have that, but that means you could genuinely take this thing skiing. Now if you want more storage, if your top bunk's up there, if you want more storage, you can simply fold the bottom bunk upwards basically, and then you've got full height storage, which is really good. So it's a really good family van, these 70 DKs. It's a proper commodious thing. Fridge vents for your 3-way fridge freezer. You can see they're very far apart because you've got a massive slimline 3-way fridge freezer in here. Awning light there. We can fit you a wind out canopy if you wish there. Electric step. Fly screen door. And then your mains hookup point at the front. You've got mains hookup and a single 100 amp hour leisure battery. We can fit, I think we can fit 200 amp hour leisure batteries. I think there's room for 2. And obviously we can fit solar panels, TV aerials, things like that. Let's have a little look at the cab. So in the cab we've got, this is based on the Fiat Ducato. Now fresh production ones of these will be on the X8 Fiat Ducato. This is the last of the previous Ducato. They're basically the same, it's just the steering wheel's changed. You've got a posher steering wheel and different switch gear, but ostensibly the X8's not really much different. I think you've got an electric handbrake option and some extra pack options, but basically it's the same as this, the X8. So if you're ordering a fresh production one, that's what you'll get. If there's any left, you need to get your order in now, because with the Fiat computer chip shortage, which is affecting all the motor manufacturers, there's virtually no stock left for this 2022 model year, unfortunately. But I think we have one, maybe two 70 DKs left for the year. That's about it. So if you're interested in one, get down, have a look at this one now, and stick your name on one basically, because they'll be gone very, very soon. It's quite desperate situation for the manufacturers, and demand is very high, so just bear that in mind. So looking at the cab spec, because the cab spec basically hasn't changed on the new ones. So this has got the optional fantastic 9-speed ZF automatic gearbox. It's got 3 drive modes. It's really, really clever. Fantastic thing. ZF are a German gearbox specialist that you'll find in, so you'll get an 8-speed ZF in your BMW and your Range Rover, Corvettes. Everybody uses ZFs, trucks, all sorts of things. You've got air conditioning, you've got cruise control, you've got heated wing mirrors, you've got the EcoPack auto stop start that you have to have for the auto box. You've got these really neat frameless side blinds, which just magnetise on there for your side windows. I love these. Most other manufacturers use the ones with a frame around there, but the frames rattle and they take up your eye line. You've got a pull-up front one that will come up to there, and it's all in all a very nice place to be. So that's your cab. Looking inside the van, so we come straight in to your big front lounge. Inside we'll see a 4-seat dinette opposite a 2-seat dinette. Now Sun Living's raison d'etre is modern, plain, neutral, light and spacious. So they lift the roof up quite quickly, and that gives you a tremendous feeling of space. Now I'm 6 foot tall, and I can't actually touch the ceiling up there, so loads and loads of headspace, loads and loads of seat belts. So you've got 2 forward facing seats with seat belts there. Facing them you've got 2 rear facing seats with seat belts there, and then you've got a rear facing seat with a seat belt there. Fantastic. So you've got 7 seat belts in a 3.5 ton van. It's might not be unique, but it's not far off, so a real people mover. Now what I would be tempted to do with this, which is a factory option that this one doesn't have, we didn't spec this actual van up from new. This van originally was ordered by a New Zealand rental company, believe it or not, but when New Zealand locked down they cancelled the order, so it was delivered to us instead. You can drop that table down there and form this into a small sofa. So what I'd be tempted to do is to, once I've got the van, just to take it to my local upholsterer, make a backrest cushion for there, and just leave that permanently as a sofa, because unless you need the extra seat belt, then you can put it back as a seat belt with dinette seat, and then you'll have a side sofa and a dinette lounge. You could also put a swivel seat on the driver's seat as well. Not that you need much extra seating, you've got 6 seats here anyway, but you could just open up the cab a little bit then if you wanted to. On this side, the table simply unclips and drops down to there, and then you've got a double bed there. You've got a very, very large double bed over the cab. This is so light up there as well, because you've got the front window and the side windows, which is very unusual. At that end, you've got two slidable reading lights with a USB charger for your phone between them, which is very neat. Do excuse my dubious camera work. And a nice comfortable mattress with a safety net. This will pop up as well, so when you're not in bed, just pop that up, use it for storage, which is really, really neat. Modern upholstery, quite neutral, very hard wearing. It's got these leatherette bits on the bits that are going to see wear, and then cloth infills all in grey, which is very fashionable at the moment. No carpets with these, so you've got vinyl flooring through. You can obviously have carpets made if you want them, but they're not really very practical, so most people choose not to. 3, 4 real deep high level cupboards. They're very deep, very practical. Nice use of lighting. Got sliding lights all through the van. Coming into your kitchen area next. Nice kitchen for a European van. Europeans don't want ovens in vans, so when they put one in, they'll put one in just for the British market, but a lot of European brands don't even do that. But Adria do look after us in the UK, and they listen to what we want. So you've got a combi oven and grill, a little bit lower than you'd expect, but it's a good size, much better than most European vans there. Then up the top we've got a 3-burner gas hob. Nice little sink there, and it comes with a clip-on draining board. Extra bit of workspace at the end, and some really deep drawers, really deep drawers then. From the outside we saw the fridge vents, so you've got this massive fridge freezer. Look at this, that's really big there. Freezer compartment at the top. Above that we've got this intriguing but not particularly exciting looking cupboard. Then we're back to our rear bunks. So bunk beds in British vans are small and lightweight and not that great, whereas these are pretty big. Now your top bunk is limited to 70 kilograms apparently, so that's not quite me, but I'm sure if you went slightly over that it wouldn't matter, but it is an adult size. That's a good sized bunk. And then underneath you can put any weight you like on that one, so that's a bigger one underneath. It's same size, but yeah, adult size, 6'4", 6'5" lengthwise, and quite a decent width, 2 and a bit foot, 2.5 foot, something like that. That's the access to the storage from inside the van. Big wardrobe for your clothes, that's really deep. Nice light wood finish all the way through. And then into the bathroom, there is some storage underneath some of these seats. That's got storage, that's got electrical things. I think this one might have storage, which is accessed through there as well. Into the bathroom, really nice bathroom. Look at the size of this shower. 2 drain holes, which we like, and it's a really big shower with a big hanging rail there as well, so you can put your wet waterproofs and stuff, hang them up on there to drip dry, which is a nice feature. And then yeah, shower. Workshop's just borrowed the shower hose at the minute, but it will have a shower hose on there. Opposite there you got your set for cassette toilet, funky looking modern tap. To save room, you've got this vanity unit there, and then we've got a flip down basin, which is a good use of space. So we hit that button, and then your basin comes down when you need it, and it's a good sized basin, and disappears when you don't need it and forms part of your mirror, which is a very neat idea. So it's a good sized washroom, it's a good sized lounge, big beds, good sized double bed, kid sized single bed, big bed over there, and 2 good sized bunks at the back. Nice kitchen with a massive fridge and a handy oven and grill. No microwave. European vans don't have microwaves. If you want to chop the van about to fit a cube one in there, you probably could do. And then your really nice bathroom. So these are for 2022. This was a 2021. They have gone up for 2022. Everything has. They're probably 60 odd grand for 2022, just depending on what spec you went for. But they are pretty much sold out. We might have 1 or 2 left. So if you see the video, you're interested, contact us straight away at Highbridge Motorhomes Devon branch. Please do ring us at the Devon branch. We're very nice people. We have a branch in Somerset too, but we'd love to speak to you ourselves. So we are Highbridge Motorhomes Devon. You can contact us through the website. You can find our phone number on Google. or you can pop in and see us. We are just south of Exeter, right on the South Devon Expressway between Exeter and Plymouth. And this is the Sun Living A70 DK. This one is automatic, grade 3, fully winterised, 7 berths, 6.5 berths, 6 berths, 7 seat belt, 3.5 tonne premium European coach built. Thank you very much for your time. Goodbye.